Gemini, welcome back to the channel. Monica Lou here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-March to mid-April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, from now until mid-April is the Eight of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with some sort of situation that has come to this point where you may get a sense, Gemini, that you're not satisfied anymore, okay? You're not satisfied when it comes to, you know, the emotional well-being connected to a particular person or situation, okay? You may get this feeling between now and April that it's time to walk away or disconnect from something here. May be difficult for you to do that. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So in the recent past, I feel like there was a huge disappointment, okay, that you experienced in the past. And even though you may have been in this position, Gemini, in the past where you said to yourself, you know what, I'm just going to keep going with this. You know, I hope it's going to get better. I hope that, you know, I'm going to be able to get over this. I feel like something here, no matter how much you try to get over it, it's just still there. It's something that's still bothering you. Okay, and we're going to talk more about this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Hangman, the Six of Cups, and the Empress. So there's this standstill in the present moment, right? And it's connected to something from your past. Okay, so we're going to find out more about this when we clarify in a moment. In the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So it looks like in the near future for you with the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of this uncertainty again. There's still this, you know, strong energy of, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I really want this. There's a lot of anxiety and fear about whether or not you should continue to invest in something. You should continue to give your energy to something. And I feel like this has a lot to do with a particular person who's been on and off emotionally with you and who appears in the near future to still be on and off with you. Okay, so there's a lot of signs and synchronicities showing you that something here isn't balanced or it's not stable. Okay, one of the things I want to prepare you for in April, because this is a reading for April, Mercury is going to go retrograde in Taurus, okay? And you, I believe, you're ruled by Mercury, and Taurus is the ruler of your 12th house. So there's something here from the past that's coming up that is rehearsing itself again, okay? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to see how that all ties into your reading. Now, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there's something here that may, you know, bring you this happiness and fulfillment, but it doesn't give you that happiness and fulfillment anymore. Okay, it's very clear here what your reading is all about. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. So your challenge is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So your challenge has a lot to do with you really determining one important thing. And I think the one important thing, Gemini, that you're determining right now is, do you see yourself cooperating with this person? There's a specific person in your life And if you don't have a specific person in your life, this is about what you emotionally are attached to. Now, we don't have to be in a relationship to be emotionally attached to something. We can be emotionally attached to our work. We can be emotionally attached to, a family member, a friend. Either way, this is about you determining if someone or something is still worthy of that emotional attention. And that's why a lot of you have been really going within in terms of looking at that. So if there's been issues between you and a specific person or a group of people, a lot of you may find it challenging to really be able to find the power and energy within you to walk away from something that isn't serving you anymore. And the biggest challenge after that is to find energy to really take time out, to heal, to rest. And that's what April is all about for you, because April with Mercury retrograding, you are ruled by Mercury. So whatever Mercury is doing is going to be very much effective or affecting your life in general. So your biggest challenge here is to ask yourself if certain groups, people, situations you're involved in are worthy of your emotional support. Are they worthy of your emotional attention, energy, time, effort? And if they're not, then maybe it's time to reevaluate, needing to disconnect from that. And for some of you, this disconnection may be temporary. It may be just something that you decide to do for a certain period of time. But I do see your biggest challenge here is finding time to rest and to heal. And that's going to be really, really important, considering that once April is over, your birthday is going to be coming up in May, right? Or in June. So you want to make sure that you're preparing for that new rebirth that's coming in for you. Okay. So that's going to be a big part of your challenge in the month of April. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords. You have the King of Swords and you have the Ace of Wands. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that there was this constant spying, watching, can I trust you? Are you honest with me? Are you cheating? Are you lying? Are you putting me in a third party situation? So in the recent past, there was a second chance here. Even though something crumbled and it didn't work out and it led to a huge disappointment, you may have given someone here a second chance, or they may have given you a second chance, and it looked like there was a brand new beginning here. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords in the recent past for Gemini. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Star. So in the recent past, there was a lot of healing, and I feel you made a decision here in the past, Gemini, to do that. Because I think what was really important for you in the past was not to let some sort of disappointment affect this relationship or affect this connection that you were involved in. Now, if this is not about a relationship, because not all of you are in relationships, some of you experienced something here where it failed, it didn't work. It wasn't working in your favor or in your benefit. And instead of giving up on this, you may have given a second chance to the situation here in the past. Okay, so something here may have not been going the way that you wanted it to, but as a result of that, you gave it a second chance and you continued to keep going, regardless of, the disappointments here in the past. Now, in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that something in your life is not moving forward. Okay. There's a lack of, moving forward. There's a lack of, really trying to maybe take action towards something. And it's connected here with, your past. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about these memories and these past experiences that are presenting themselves in the present moment. Tell me more about the Six of Cups in the present moment. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Gemini, something in the present moment is not the same, okay? I don't know if this is a person you're dealing with or a situation that you're dealing with. Something here is not the same. So even though there is this offer of love that's coming in, and I feel like this could be from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting a Taurus here. I'm getting an Aquarius, Leo, and I did say Aquarius and Taurus, yeah. So even though there's an offer of love and there's a cup of love being offered, I'm still getting this energy of someone not being interested, someone not taking this cup of love, somebody here not being open, okay? And even though there's a huge opportunity here in the present moment, especially as the seasons change and we, you know, go over the spring equinox, there's some sort of major change coming in, but someone here is acting as if they're not interested. Why? And that's why there's a lack of action being taken. Something here is stagnant, like it's not moving forward. Why? Tell me more about the Hangman in the present moment for Gemini. So you have the Hangman, the Justice, and you have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the reason why in the present moment, I'm going to tell you why something here is not moving forward, and it's because something here was never really set right. So either you or your person, okay, take it as it resonates. Whoever's closed off, this is the reason why they're closed off. Something was never really resolved. So in the past, if there was a disappointment, if something here didn't work out, somebody here is not ready to open 100%, okay? And I'm not saying that this happened with you. For some of you, you're dating or you're dealing with someone, or this could be you, where something happened in the past, it was never really resolved, okay? And now there's a fear in the present moment that, well, what if this happens again? What if this happens again? What if I'm treated bad? What if I'm lied to, cheated on? What if somebody here's a narcissist? There's a lot of this energy, right? And it's like in the present moment, someone wants to nurture this situation. They want to give that, you know, feminine motherly love to the situation, but they're in fear here that something here may not go the way that, you know, they want it to go, because something here failed in the past, right? Six of Wands in reverse. So tell me more about the Empress in the present moment for Gemini. Two of Cups, the Strength, and the Tower. Yeah, it's very clear here. In the present moment, there's a lot of fear that if I invest into this, if I have the strength to carry this out, is it going to crumble? Like, you know, the way something here crumbled in the past. Exactly what I said. That's what's showing up in the cards. And it's connected to a relationship. It's connected to love. Somebody here is afraid to open up to love. Somebody here is afraid that whatever happened in the past is going to repeat itself. I feel like this is you. Okay, and that's why there's this huge closed off energy in the present moment. It's either because something still needs to be set right, which is connected to the past, or it could be the fact that somebody here is afraid that the past is going to repeat itself again. And with Mercury retrograde coming, the past tends to repeat itself, or something that's connected to the past tends to show up. Okay, so that's, you know, that's what's coming in, and, you know, that's what's showing up in the cards. Okay, now in the near future, there is this reevaluation, okay? And the reevaluation that's happening is, can I, you know, invest into this? Can I give to this situation? Is it worth my time and energy? Because what it looks like, you know, here is with the Knight of Cups, somebody here is not consistent. They're consistent in the present moment, but because they're not getting any attention or any, you know, energy here of moving forward, something just becomes unstable here. The Knight of Cups, it's like someone here is keeping their options open because they don't feel wanted in the present moment. Okay, so tell me more about the Knight of Cups in the near future for Gemini. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. So in the near future, somebody here is starting to act as if they're single, they don't need anybody, they're, you know, they're manifesting what they want, they're creating what they want. I do feel someone here is extremely generous in the near future. They're very giving, and they may feel that by being that way, it's going to create more of this love and consistency. But the reality here is someone here is on and off in the near future. There's a lack of consistency here. And again, the reason why this is happening is a couple of reasons. The first reason is somebody here acts like they don't need the other person. It's like, oh, I don't need you. I have my own thing. I have my own thing going on. I don't really need you. And then others of you, there's a lot of anxiety and fear about investing. And I'm already seeing that in the present moment where someone is afraid to open up. They're just afraid. They don't want to get hurt again. And that's what leads to the stagnation and things not moving forward, and ultimately the Ten of Cups in reverse. Because even though there's that potential for this love and this happiness, we have to be vulnerable and open to love. And that's the problem, right? Because if we've been hurt so many times, and and we assume that, right? We assume, oh, okay, well, you know, we're just going to get hurt again. Someone here is going to lie, cheat, not be honest. Well, then we manifest it and we create that, right? And that's what's happening here in the near future. So that's something that you need to be conscious of, okay? Tell me more about the Nine of Swords in the near future. What does Gemini need to know about this? You have the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress. Yeah. So yeah, there's this fear, right? That, you know, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, maybe something isn't going to be as rewarding or fulfilling as I thought it would be. Maybe this is not going to end up being a long-term connection. So the Empress here is, in a way, she's manifesting what she wants. Okay, you could be the Empress here, especially because Mercury is going to be in Taurus and it's going to be retrograding in the near future. So you need to be careful of that. You need to be careful of your thoughts, how you're going about doing things. When Mercury is retrograding, it really starts to trigger certain things that we need to work on as a soul evolution. Okay. And I think I did talk about this in one of my previous lectures on my other channel. So, you know, if you're interested in watching that, you can check that out on my other channel. I'll try to do some more videos if I have a chance to do that. So in the near future, Gemini, you're reevaluating your energy, your time, your effort. What are you, or where, not what, but where are you putting your energy and effort and time? And you're going to notice that, you know, with Taurus retrograding in your 12th house, because something from the past will trigger you. And when new opportunities come in, a lot of you may not be willing to pursue them because you're afraid of the past repeating itself. Okay. And that's what I see happening here that you have to be consciously aware of. Okay. So let's get some advice. So the advice is the High Priestess. You have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice here, okay? Gemini, your biggest piece of advice here is to really recognize your feelings, your emotions, your sense of well-being. Also tapping into the spiritual realm, okay? So if you're not familiar with Mercury retrograde, if you're not familiar with what that means, it's really important that you study spirituality, that you study and really connect with what that means to you, because there may be something here to learn. If you truly want to have a new beginning and you want it to be successful, one of the things that you have to remember is you're in control. You are in control. As much as we may believe that we're not, to some extent we have control. And the reason why we have control is because of our thoughts, because of our spirituality, how aware we are, how much we are listening to our intuition. If we're not listening to that inner voice and we're just going along with things and not giving ourselves that time to go within, then we may miss that opportunity. And that's why your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize that a new beginning is possible and that it can lead to success. But what is holding you back from having that success? What's holding you back from having that new beginning? Is it because you're not tapping into your intuition? Is it because you're not taking the time out to meditate and really think about things? That's something that Spirit is asking you to do, because during the month of April, it's a very strong month of introspection, okay? The 12th house is the energy of the High Priestess. That's Pisces energy, which means it's time to go within. It's really time to dig within and really heal, you know, certain wounds that maybe you haven't really had the chance to do. And what that's going to actually do is create some sort of awareness. You know, it's going to create some sort of awareness for you to be prepared to have this new beginning and to ultimately have it lead to the type of success that you're looking for, okay? So this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.